Okay, there is a saying, give a man a fish and he will eat all day long. However, give a man a motorbike and he'll ride 250 miles fish and chips. Roll the credits. Well, hello and welcome to the channel. Hope everybody's doing fine out there. Tonight I'm just taking a short ride out to Selkirk and basically just take the opportunity to update everybody on what's about to happen with the channel. Good news and bad news. Good news is I've just been out and bought myself a really expensive computer so that I can now edit 4K footage and hopefully get a bit better quality picture up on the screen for everybody. However, Sod's Law dictates, the day after I bought the computer I've just been informed that I am now going back to work this weekend, so I will be flying out of the country at the weekend, which means I won't have any time or any chance to or any opportunity to get footage and upload onto the channel. I do have a few videos in the can waiting to go on, so maybe another 1 or 2 videos are going to be posted, and then after that there will be a break for a couple of months. I do apologise to everybody, but unfortunately there's nothing I can do. I work out in the Middle East, in Iraq, so there's absolutely no way I can get any footage over there. It's just a very dangerous place to work, and you just don't have the same freedoms or the opportunity to go around shooting with a camera. So this will most probably be the last video. In fact, I know it will be the last video that I shoot for a couple of months. As soon as I get back, the bike will be mothballed and put away into storage along with my other bikes, awaiting my return in a few months' time. So everybody sit back and enjoy the view. One of the things that I am considering doing is starting up a Facebook page, then at least I can get some kind of content on there, photographs, get some discussions going, just sort of an add-on to the side of the channel while I'm away. So I'll most probably put the details up at the end of the video, or I might even put it on screen now, I don't know, but if I do get this Facebook page up and running, please everybody jump over there, have a look, join in the discussions. It is a real shame that I have to go back to work, because the lockdown in Scotland has just been lifted on the 15th, and I was really looking forward to this weekend getting up north and going along the west coast, perhaps doing a couple of nights camping. And I know there are some absolutely fantastic places to go, fantastic roads to show you all, and it's such a shame that I'm just not going to be able to have the ability to do that now. I just won't have the time. You know, if I was, you know, if they delayed me going back to work just by 1 week, I could have got so much film in the can and shown you so many things. So I'm really a little bit downhearted at the moment, but I suppose I have to look at it that I'm lucky that I do have a job to go back to. I know a lot of people out there now, you know, are having real hard times, you know, being furloughed and not knowing whether they're going to be made redundant, and I know a lot of people have already been made redundant, so I can't moan too much, because, you know, I am lucky that I do have a job to go back to. And in my role as well, there are a lot of people who've been stuck over in Iraq now for nearly 6 months without seeing their family, so they need somebody to go out and relieve them in position so they can get home and see their families. So hopefully some good will come out of me rocking up out in the desert. This is a really nice road. This is the road that runs from from Kelso to Galashiels, and it is a lovely road to ride a motorcycle on. It's up, down, left, right. The road is very smooth in most of the places. You just have to watch for those manhole corner covers. Here's a question for everybody. These big square metal manhole covers, why do they always put them right in the middle of a road on a bend? You know, you never see them on a long straight where you can easily avoid them. They are always on a bend. So you come hooling round a bend and it's rainy and you hit one of those things. Oh, doesn't bear thinking about. Just seems strange that they always put them on bends. It's like they do it on purpose. It's been an absolute frantic last 24 hours for me. I really have had very little notice that I'm going back to Iraq, so I've had to get a lot of things in order. And it's amazing since the 15th in Scotland, now that the lockdown has been lifted and shops and pubs and things are beginning to open. Oh, it's just so strange going back into the towns and seeing lots and lots of people, the crowds in the streets, and it's a really eerie feeling, you know, been so used to everywhere being deserted. But hopefully over the next 6 months a vaccine can be found and we can all get back to normal living. Okay everybody, so we're on the A699 which runs from St Boswells to Selkirk. This is an absolutely fabulous road. I really enjoy riding on this road. Again, it's one of those roads with a little bit of everything. Fast straights, up and down, nice curvies left and right, and some absolutely stunning views as well. I do apologise if the audio is a bit off. It's very blustery up here today. As I said, I can hear all the wind in the helmet myself, the wind noise. But what a fantastic view. I really miss this place when I go back to work. Well everybody, this is Selkirk. It is a typical borders small town. I love these borders towns because, you know, there's so many old buildings, you know, really historic places. A lot of buildings made out of granite, a lot are made out of the local stone. I don't know if it's sandstone or, as you can see, very Scottish influenced architecture with the turrets. And then what we will do now, we will cut back and we will head out towards Melrose, out to Galashiels, and then back home to Kelso. I hope you've been enjoying all the videos that I've been putting up. We've smashed the 200 subscriber barrier now, so thank you very much to everybody who has subscribed. It's very much appreciated. And the short amount of videos that I have managed to put up in the last couple of months, I hope it's kept everybody entertained and you've enjoyed them. Give you something to do throughout this horrible lockdown period that we've all been having to bear and suffer. If this is the first time you've seen one of my videos, please check out my channel, Bike Rider Reviews. There is lots of content on there. There are bike reviews, there are product reviews, there are touring videos, there are videos where I give advice on if you're new to touring or new to biking. Lots of different things on there. Best thing to do if you have enjoyed the channel, as I've said, with me going in comms silent, should we say, for the next couple of months, if you ding the notifications bell, and that will let you know as soon as I get back from work, in 2 or 3 months time hopefully, and I start putting some new content on. It will just notify you that I am back and I am uploading. Okay everybody, so we are just coming into Galashiels. Again, like many of the borders towns, a lot of old traditional buildings. However, the centre of Galashiels is slightly more modern than a lot of the other towns that you pass through. Galashiels has its own railway station, its own rail connection. Very handy if you want to go into Edinburgh, do a bit of shopping or a bit of sightseeing. Okay, so we're now heading through Gattonside, and we will head back towards Melrose. Again, Melrose, another very traditional borders town. And all these borders towns, they all love their rugby. They've all got their own rugby teams, they've all got their own rugby pitches, and they have a big gala. I'm not sure what time of the year they normally have it. Obviously it's most probably been cancelled due to the COVID situation, but all the towns come together and they play in a local league, and the traffic is absolutely mayhem on match day. A lot of these border towns as well, there's a big horse riding community. And again, they have each little town has its own festival day, and they have big ride-throughs, and there's like 200 horses, people on horseback riding through, parading. It's quite a sight to behold. Okay, so we're just coming into Melrose. We'll have a little ride through Melrose, and then we'll loop back, as I say, continue to Gattonside. And we'll head back through a small village called Smailham. We'll go back that way because again it's a rider's road. It is absolutely fantastic. You know, in this area, virtually any direction you go, you're never more than 10 minutes away from an absolutely fabulous road to ride. So lucky to live here. And there we have it, the rugby club. And basically on this last ride before I go back to work, I'm just doing a little tour of my own backyard really. This is just all my local area. Very, very nice place. And that was Melrose, everybody. Well, everybody, we are just coming into Gattonside. Nice little village. I don't think you could really call it a town, but it's a very, very nice place. Has a very rural feel to it, and I suppose that is because it is smack bang in the countryside. One of those strange places, too big to be a village, too small to be a town. It's such a lovely evening for riding. I'm lucky that it's not raining on my last day. But I could just ride and ride and ride. I could just keep going all night, knowing it's my last ride. Ooh. Front end washed away a little bit then. Didn't see anything on the road. It's been a little bit cold. That's another thing with when you come down into the hollows and it's been raining. The road stays cold because it's in shadow and it doesn't dry as fast as the rest of the road. And it really is a different road surface to what you might have been on for the last half an hour or so, and that was a prime example. Okay, so we're now on our way to Smailham, and this road is absolutely fantastic. Once again, another road that, you know, when you're on a motorbike and there's no traffic, it's just great. Long sweeping bends, hairpins, straights, the lot. Okay, so we're just coming into Smailham, again a small village, and if you call it a village or a hamlet, very small place, very rural, very nice. Smailham Tower. Don't know who's taking who for a walk there. Okay, again people, this next stretch of road is an extremely fantastic road for motorcyclists. It's up, down, left, right, absolutely amazing. As I keep saying people on all my videos, you know, the Scottish borders, if you're into your motorcycling, you know, it was somewhere that I had never considered coming until I actually moved here, and you know, I came up here due to work reasons, and it's just a mecca. It really is. It's off the radar, and as I say, you only have to go 10 minutes in any direction and you find yourself just on amazing roads like this. You know, there's no traffic, there's very few speed cameras, and the people, the car drivers, 9 times out of 10 are very respectful towards you. You know, me and the wife a couple of days ago, we rode down to Whitby, and I did start off filming it and making a video. However, things didn't go very well. We had a guy in a transit minibus, and he overtook us on a blind band on a solid white line, and a car came and he nearly hit it head on. He just pushed straight in, he nearly pushed me off the side of the road. I went right up onto the grass verge and he nearly run into the back of my wife. Well, I'm nearly back at Kelso. I will be in trouble with my wife. I said I was only nipping out for 10 minutes, just one last ride on the bike. I've been gone about an hour and a half. So no doubt I will be in the doghouse when I get back. Well everybody, we're just coming into Kelso, and this is my own local town, and it is a lovely place. very, very picturesque. And if you see the lampposts on the bridge, they were actually taken off a London bridge. They were originally on London Bridge, and there is a story behind it. I think the guy who designed London Bridge designed that bridge or something like that. I can't remember what the story is, but there's a little plaque somewhere that tells you all about it. And here you see, this is Kelso. Nice cobbled streets. It's very picturesque in summertime. You do get a lot of tourists here, and you also get a lot of people who come out on their bikes as well. Really is a nice place. Oh my word, look at those black clouds. I think I'm going to get wet before I go home. Okay people, I'd just like to take this opportunity now to say thank you very much for supporting the channel. Over the next few weeks hopefully we'll have a few more videos to post, some bike having videos. I've got a product review to put on, and then after that unfortunately it will go quiet on the channel and there won't be anything uploaded for a month or two. I do apologise, there's nothing I can do about it, but I'd just like to say, you know, I've really enjoyed the ride out today. I hope you've enjoyed it too. Thank you to everybody who subscribed. Everybody keep the faith, ride safe, and all that's left for me to say now is Bike Rider Reviews out.